Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Charlene. I am the owner of Emadore and I make videos all about making wax melts, candles and reed diffusers, and hopefully taking you behind the scenes of developing and growing my business, Emadore. Today we are just going to get straight into it. I have been looking at labeling the candles. You would have seen in the previous video me using vinyl to individually label my reed diffuser and candle jars. It's a long process. It's a long, tough process, and I'm not sure how feasible it's going to be in terms of moving forward with labeling every jar letter by letter. So in this video I just want to look at a few more options of like labeling. I know I am focusing on the product, but I don't feel happy putting out a product that I'm not happy with, especially because these jars, everything costs a lot of money, and I've got to be able to justify to the person that's buying whatever it is that it's worth the money. But at the same time, if the business does grow, it needs to be workable, it needs to be manageable. I added Emadore to a couple of the jars by hand and I had a mini breakdown. Guys, I've just finished putting these vinyls onto 4 jars and I'm about to quit the business entirely. That was too much. This is not moving forward. Putting this, as pretty as it looks, like I'm in love, but I hate it. It's a headache. It has been a headache, and moving forward we're not doing this to the jars. I've done it to 4 and I've had a meltdown in the meantime. So moving forward, the jars are not going to look like this. This is the last time you're going to see a jar look like this. Until I have enough funds to be able to get it done directly onto the jars, we're not doing this again. We are not doing this again. I don't know if you may see it in a video. I'm not sure if I've shared it, but hopefully you would have seen it. It's just moving forward, it's just something I don't know if I'm going to be able to do. So in today's video I'm just going to have a look at using clear stickers on the jars to see if that works. If that doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. So let's get into it. I made reed diffuser box labels and candle box labels, which you would have seen. Sorry, I live in the middle of London. The sirens now make a debut every single video. In the last video you would have seen my reed diffuser labels. During that time I made a label for my can tins. Now I know I said that I wasn't going to work with tins anymore because it's just difficult, but I have the stock here, and what am I going to do? They're literally sat here. So I'm going back and I'm going to restart testing the tins, and I have made a label for that tin already. Someone ordered a reed diffuser during last week, so we're on Saturday now. They ordered it they ordered it ages ago and I just only got it to them last week. But I adapted the candle tin label for the reed diffuser label and I absolutely loved it, and I didn't take a picture annoyingly, but I've got to drop another reed diffuser off today, so I'm going to take that label and put it onto a box, and also I can show you exactly what I mean because I'm here talking, it's better off showing you. So basically today we're going to look at using clear stickers and we're going to look at the new labels for the reed diffuser boxes, just because I prefer them, and then hopefully transfer that over to the candle boxes and the wax melt boxes. So enough talking, let's get into it. So this is the label, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so this is the label that I was talking about. I will go ahead and print that off later, but what I wanted to do today was to just have a look and see what a clear label would look on one of my new Reed Diffuser jars. So I bought some paper from Amazon. I'm going to print it on there and attach it to the jar, and we'll see what that looks like. This is called the Transparent Glossy Vinyl by Evergreen Goods. Says it's suitable for inkjet, suitable for HD graphic stickers and labelling applications. So let's go over into my Cricut application and print it off and see how it works. So looking at that, it's cute. What are we thinking? Do I dare to touch it? If I touch there, it's not smudging at all, which was my biggest fear. So let's pop it into the Cricut and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is how it's looking. So let's take it off and see what it looks like on the actual jars. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Don't know how I feel about that. Let's, because I don't know, it takes away some of the frosting on the jars. But let's put the other label on the other side and see what that looks like. This is our rosewoods and pink pepper. This is our rosewood Reed Diffuser, but it's got roses and pink pepper in. That label is not straight. Oh, let's bring it closer because I can't see. It's really weird. It takes away the opaqueness of the, like the frosting of the jars. I don't know what how I feel. So now it's a case of, well, if it does this to the jars, is it worth even having these jars, paying extra for these, or should we just stick with, let me show you. Should we just stick with these jars? Because now they just look exactly the same. I don't know. Now I'm fully confused. So this one I don't particularly mind because it's not too dissimilar from the original. When they're both sort of sat like that on the side, I won't be able to show you on camera, but you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. But for this one, it completely takes away the frosting element, which is, I don't like that. I don't know, I don't like it. And it's probably not even a big deal to anyone else. Maybe it's just a big deal to me. But I don't know. I might as well just go for the cheaper jars then in that case. Whereas that, I could work with. because then when it's stood up like this next to one another, you can't actually, let's see if I can get you right down, you can't actually really tell, you can't see the difference. You might be able to tell there's a label there, but that's about it. Okay, let's move on. Sorry, it's like 4:45 in the afternoon, and got completely sidetracked with messing around with the Cricut, and now the Cricut just doesn't want to connect. So I still need to drop off this weed diffuser, which means I'm going to be cutting everything by hand. Never straight, but you know, pretend you didn't see that. Okay, next. With the CLP label, which is required for all fragrance products across the EU and the UK, and then it's got a little bit about how to use at the back, and then we're just going to place that into the middle there. Perfect. So that's that done. Put that out of the way. Next we've got our reed diffuser. Thank you, sweetheart. Brilliant. Thank you.